Now I am going to show how we can use ifs formula through Excel. So if the condition is like that, the person will get bonus if they bring more than 20 clients, otherwise they will not get any bonus. So we get the result by clicking equal if tab, selecting cell C3 greater than 20, comma, inverted comma start, yes, inverted comma close, comma, inverted comma start, no, inverted comma close, and then bracket close, clicking enter, then we can see yes. If we double clicking the autofill handle, we get all the conditions here. Now if we want to fill all the yes condition with green color, then we have to go conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and then clicking equal to, and here writing yes, then selecting the color from right side, green, and clicking OK. Again double clicking the autofill handle, we get all the color for yes. Now if we want to fill the no cell, all the no cell with red color, then again we have to go conditional formatting, highlight cells, equal to, then again writing for red, no, and selecting the color from the right side, red, then clicking OK, and again double clicking the autofill handle, and all the no cell fill with red color. How we can calculate sales commission through Excel formula. Here we can see sales commission. More than 1 lakh sales, commission will be 2.50%. More than 2 lakh sales, commission will be 5%. And more than 5 lakh sales, commission will be 7%. So now I am calculating commissions for each salesperson. Firstly, equal if tab B8 greater than B5, then B8 into C5, comma, B8 greater than B4, comma, B8 into C4, B8 greater than B3, comma, B8 into C3, comma, B8 less equal B3, comma, 0, bracket close, clicking enter, and now freeze it. Now clicking enter, and select the cell for all clients, and we get all the commissions for each person. If the condition is like that, the person will get no bonus if they bring less than 20 clients, then the person will get 1000 bonus if they bring more than 20 clients, and the person will get 4000 bonus if they bring more than 40 clients. So we can get the result of all the conditions through the if formula. Let's start with equal. If tab, then selecting C3 greater than 40, comma 4000, again C3 greater than 20, comma 1000, and again C3 less or equal 20, then 0, closing the bracket, clicking enter, and we get the result. Now double clicking the autofill handle, selecting. Now we get the result of all conditions formula. Here we can see income level, tax bracket, tax rate. If we multiply the tax bracket with tax rate, then we will know how much each client should pay tax for each income level. So now calculating the tax. Equal if tab B13 greater than A6, comma sum T3 to T6 plus P13 minus A6 into C7, comma again B13 greater than A5, comma sum D3 is to D5 plus B13 minus A5 into C6, again B13 greater than A4, comma sum T3 is to D4 plus B13 minus A4 into C5, again B13 greater than A3, comma T3 plus B13 minus A3 into C4, again B13 greater than A2, comma B13 minus A2 into C3, comma B13 less equal A2, comma 0, bracket close, clicking enter, and we get the value. Now freeze it by Fn and F4. Now clicking enter and selecting all the cell. Now I'm going to calculating the wages through the use formula on Excel. So here we can see that the normal wage per labor hours 25, the overtime wages per hour 30, and the normal labor hours 8. If we want to know the total wages of all, then clicking equal if cap, then selecting C7 greater than 8, comma, bracket 8 into 25 bracket close plus bracket C7 minus 8 bracket close into 30, then comma, again selecting C7 less than equal 8, then C7 into 25 bracket close, clicking enter. Now selecting all the cells for values. Now we get the wages for all here. We use SUMIF when we total specific data through certain criteria. Now applying SUMIF on Excel. Firstly, equal, writing SUMIF tab, then selecting all the product by shift control down arrow, then comma, selecting specific product olives, comma, then selecting all the quantity, control shift down arrow, then closing the bracket, clicking enter, and we get the value. We are applying SUMIF formula on Excel. So firstly, equal, writing sum ifs tab, then selecting all quantity, Control Shift down arrow, comma, then selecting all the product, Control Shift down arrow, comma, then selecting specific product, olives, comma, then selecting all the country, comma, and now selecting specific country and closing the bracket, clicking enter, and we get the value. Now we are applying average ifs on Excel. So firstly, equal, writing average ifs, then selecting all quantity, Control Shift down arrow, comma, all the product, Control Shift down arrow, comma, then selecting specific product, olives, comma, selecting all the country, comma, and now selecting specific country, Spain, closing the bracket, clicking enter, and we get the value. Now I am calculating utility by ifs formula through Excel. Here we can see so many conditions given that unit, consumed, and rate. Based on these conditions, now calculating bill amount. Firstly, equal ifs tab, then unit consumed D9 greater than B5, comma, D9 into C6, sorry, D9 greater than equal B5, comma, D9 into C6, comma, D9 greater than equal B4, comma, D9 into C5, comma, D9 greater than equal B3, comma, D9 into C4, comma, D9 greater than equal B2, comma, D9 into C3, comma, D9 less B2, comma, 0, and bracket close, clicking enter. Now freeze it. Firstly, B5, C6, or C5, B3, C4, B2, B2, then clicking enter and selecting all the cell for bill amount, and we get all the value. Now calculating payable, equal first bill amount into 1.15. As we can see here, the VAT is 15%. So clicking enter, and we get the first payable amount. Now selecting all the cell. We get all the value here. AND formula on Excel. So AND formula is used when we make combined decisions with multiple conditions. So if the condition is like that, the person will get bonus if they bring more than 20 clients and rating is more than 5, only that time, otherwise not. In these conditions, the result will be equal if tab and tab selecting C3 greater than 20, again selecting C3 greater than 5, bracket close, comma, inverted comma start, yes, inverted commas close, comma, inverted comma start, no, again inverted comma close, and the bracket also close, clicking enter, and we get the result, and again selecting all the cell for the result, we get the result for the condition. Sometimes we don't know the full word or text we are searching for, we only know part of it. In that case, we use wildcard. So now, applying wildcards on Excel. Firstly, equal sum x, selecting all quantity, comma, all product, comma, specific product, comma, order ID, comma, inverted star, inverted, and selecting Spain, again, and inverted star, inverted, bracket close, clicking enter, and we get the value.